Hi, if you're watching this, you probably want to watch this video. I know that sounds pretty dumb, but I'm too lazy to write an intro. Timestamps are in the description. I'm going to start now. The Radix, is the fastest Corvette in the game. Loved by pirates due to its cheap cost, the Radix was an extremely common Corvette, but you don't see it too often now because of all the other Corvette's speed getting buffed in the next-gen update. Because of its cheap cost, it's quite weak, so it's susceptible to large amounts of damage. Stay underneath or on top of it to avoid half of its turrets. The Infinity is a cool and new Corvette. The Infinity, to most people, is a better Radix because of its shield regen and agility. It has good turret placement, being able to bear 2 to 3 guns on any target at all times. It suffers from the same fragility as the Radix, but most pilots like it more due to the shield regen. Just nuke it with a load of damage and you should be okay. A personal favorite of mine, the Chevron is an amazing ship for PvE and PvP. It has good speed and a large hull pool, which combined with shrapnel turrets and reinforced hull, make it the current meta against destroyers. The Chevron is absolutely destroyed by railguns and coilguns, which is to be expected. When going up against a Chevron, there is one thing that you must always remember. Stay on top or underneath it. Its turret placement allows only half of its turrets to engage you if you are above or beneath it. The knifejaw is practically a slightly altered Chevron. Slightly less hull but double the acceleration make this ship powerful in 1v1 situations. It has the exact same turret placement as a Chevron but flipped, so stay on one side of it at all times. It suffers from the same weakness against kinetic weapons, so keep that in mind. Ah yes, the Edict, the love child of every tryhard ever. This ship does not have very impressive base stats, but has high energy, energy regen, and 2 subsystem slots, which make it an incredibly powerful ship. Along with that, it has high speed, which makes it a pain to fight. It has very high agility as well, but if you can somehow outmaneuver it, stay underneath it. 3 of its 4 turrets are on top, with the final being underneath. Use this to your advantage and stay underneath it. Unless you have god tier aim, you will have to cover the distance, otherwise you will barely be able to hit it. Many a careless frigate user has been killed by skilled Edict pilots, so be careful. Finally, the Liberty. The Liberty is an average Corvette with no defining factors other than it being the only shield tank of its class in the game. There are no real blind spots on the Liberty, but it's susceptible to ion turrets. There's faster turrets, I guess? I don't really know what to write here. And that's it. No more Corvettes in the game. Tell me in the comments if you want to see a sequel of this.